Well, students are disappointed. They will not get to watch any home football games at the new stadium in Allen because of safety concerns. The team will play home games at two Plano ISD stadiums. A report confirms design flaws at Allen Eagles Stadium, which the district says makes it unsafe. The district is keeping the stadium closed until cracks in the concourse level are repaired. Parents say they'll follow the team wherever they play.
I think safety is the first issue. I think it doesn't really matter where the kids play.
Of course, everybody wants to play at the new stadium, but they like playing football. That's what these kids do.
The two companies responsible for the design and construction agreed to put $2 million in an escrow fund to pay for repairs, but their insurance companies nixed that idea. The new superintendent of Allen ISD Schools, Lance Hindt, joins us live this morning outside the stadium. Good morning to you. You know, the stadium has received so much national attention. Do you now think bigger isn't always better?
No, we're still proud of this stadium, and as we've indicated, in 6 to 8 months we'll have the facility that we originally asked for and that this community approved and paid for. We just got to get past this hurdle right now.
What's your biggest concern? You have said the stadium as it is today is not safe for public assembly. What's the biggest concern?
Well, in the Nelson report, it was clear to us that they indicated there was some design load capacity issues that did not meet code. In some areas, 20%. In isolated areas, up to 70%. The report was very clear. It said that we could not utilize the facility for the general assembly of the public, which means we can't put our 18,000 folks in there and guarantee that they would be safe.
Yeah, safety obviously the first concern. We know the two companies who are behind the building of this tried to put some money forward for repairs, but their insurance companies refused to authorize those payments. I'm assuming a lawsuit is in the works. If not, where's this money going to come from for repairs?
Well, I'm not going to speculate on whether there will be a lawsuit. I was very encouraged by both the architect and the contractor, PBK and Pogue, coming to the table and showing a good faith effort by offering the money in an escrow account. As you indicated, unfortunately, some attorneys and a couple of insurance companies said, hey, let's take a little slower pace to this. But they're still working with us, and I'm encouraged that they're going to fix this facility at no expense to our taxpayers.
All right, no expense. Well, I know the spring football game was supposed to be played at the stadium tonight. Graduation for the kids has been moved. I know they've been bragging about this as it was being built. They have to be really disappointed. What's the lesson here?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're extremely disappointed that we are not going to be in the facility, but let me tell you something. Our kids can play anywhere. It doesn't necessarily mean the facility wins state championships. Our 800-member band, our cheerleaders, dance team, football team, they can go anywhere. Matter of fact, they've already adopted the mantra that they're going to be the road warriors this year.
Good spirit. Nice to see that. You mentioned all these fixes, all these cracks that have to be repaired. Are these all little fixes, or will we see like partial teardowns? I mean, will the people in Allen notice that things are being done to the stadium?
Well, I can't answer that question. We have 70% of a Nelson forensic report that basically is telling us what the problem is. Datum engineers hired by Nelson are coming in behind them with the fix. Once we have 100% of the full report, Datum then will present to us what they believe needs to be done with the stadium. That'll be in early June.
All right, early June. Now, taxpayers obviously don't really feel like they got what they paid for. Do you fear that this will affect their decisions in the future about things?
No, as I think you had a couple of parents talk to you. Our community is still excited to have this facility. And when we're finished with the repairs, we're going to have the facility that's going to last for decades. I don't think this will influence anything. I think they just want to make sure that the administration and our group make sure that we got what we paid for, and that's holding PBK and Pogue accountable.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We do really appreciate it, and have fun at the spring game tonight.